Coach, let's kind of start with your offseason. What kind of progress did you make heading into the fall season?
I think the biggest thing for us was just trying to be fit, putting in a lot of work with the fitness, and there's not a lot of on-court hitting going on. I think the girls had some things that they wanted to do and challenge themselves with some tournaments this summer. And so for us, we wanted to kind of take that, get into the school year, and put a lot of fitness in to start the season. So I think our goal's really been to be fit leading into this tournament. The last 2 weeks have been a lot of on-court where we can focus on that, and we feel pretty good about where we're at.
And you kind of talked to the team after practice that you're feeling pretty good heading into the tournament this weekend. What are your team's strengths do you think are going to allow them to kind of play well this weekend?
I think a lot of offensive weapons on this team. I think that was one thing we tried to do with recruiting, was bring in players that we felt like could maximize their potential and really put in the work that it takes to be great. And I've seen a lot of that in practice the last week and leading into this tournament. I see them kind of the belief system coming in a little bit more and willing to change things to be great. We've always talked about those things. For me, I've seen a lot of that in the last week.
What is a lot of the importance behind these fall tournaments? What does it allow your team to do come SEC conference time in the spring?
It shows a lot about where you're at. You want the development to kind of hit where you feel like we're getting better every week, every match. Those things are super important. So the fall is always great to get that match play in, play some of the best teams in the country and compete against them and know where you're at going into January. But it's a lot of opportunity for the girls to get in their rankings and do some individual things as well. So I think it helps us out and really kind of pushes us going into a tough season.
And finally, you have the tournament here this weekend in front of the home crowd. What are your expectations for the girls?
I think the biggest thing is to know, these are tough teams coming in. We always try to load it with that, and so I want them to challenge themselves to not kind of just get out there and try hard. I think this is our year where we want to be like, okay, we have expectations, and this is what we're expecting from ourselves. The girls are doing that on their own. I think that's a great thing. So I'm excited to see when it becomes crunch time, in a tiebreaker for the third or times like that. I want to see how we're reacting early and kind of tap into that. Those are the things that are probably most important to us, is play those big points well in these upcoming tournaments.
All right, and that's Coach ahead of the Mizzou invite this weekend. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.